Dean, welcome to Queen's Park. Can you start off again as a wee bit of information about your career to date and where you've played before here?
No bother. I actually gave up playing football when I was about maybe 18. Before that, I was just kind of boys' club, and I kind of get the bug back again when I was about 25, and I went back playing amateur for a season, and then joined the junior ranks kind of after that, and then played the last kind of 3 seasons with my local junior team, Wisher.
And how was that for you?
It was great because I played alongside Daniel, my brother, as well. So it was local and like with family coming to watch games and stuff like that. So it was really good.
And how did the move to Queen's Park come about?
It was we had quite a good season last year, and we got to the semi-final of the Scottish Cup. So I think there was a bit of interest about the team, a bit of hype, and then me and Daniel obviously kind of made a good impression and kind of got in contact with Gus, and then things went for there.
Obviously, as you say, you've joined alongside your brother. Is that strange for you? Is that something you're used to, having been together at Wishaw?
Well, we kind of followed the same path. Like, he kind of gave up for a number of years as well, and I got back into the local amateur team. And when I moved to junior, he kind of took my place, and then we ended up playing the same junior team, and then moved to Wishaw together. So we're kind of trying to get rid of each other.
Now you're here, how much are you looking forward to playing across there at Hampden?
It kind of speaks for itself. I think growing up in Scotland, like, you see that many games, you go to that many games at Hampden, and it's just, you never think you're going to play there, so it's really exciting.
Huge bonus.
Yep.
Wee bit of information for the fans. What's your favoured position?
My favourite position is probably centre midfield. That's where I've played kind of all my days, but I'm happy to play anywhere really.
And what would be your hopes for the coming season, your own personal hopes?
From a personal point of view, I just want to do myself justice and enjoy it. And so when you only enjoy football when you're winning, so that I hopefully make a good impression and the team do well as well.
And just lastly, how's pre-season been so far for you?
It was good. It was like kind of daunting prospect going for like junior pre-season up to like this kind of level, but it was a challenge. But I really enjoyed it and feel fit and everything like that. So it went well.
Excellent. All the best for the season.
Right, thanks.
Daniel, welcome to Queen's Park. Can you tell us a wee bit about information about your career and where you've played before you've came to Hampden?
Well, growing up I played for Wishaw Colts. That was the only boys club I really played for. Fell out of football when I was about 16-year-old. Then my best mates bought me a pair of football boots for my 22nd birthday and kind of pushed me into getting back into it then. So I played with Over Thistle for a year at amateur. Done really well, got a move to Kirkleek Rovers alongside Dean for a year there, which never really worked out, and ended up going to Wishaw for 3 seasons. Dean came with me as well, which was good. Played there for 3 years and now we're at Queen's Park.
You've obviously joined alongside Dean. How's that been? Is that strange for you? Is it something you're used to, having played alongside him?
Like I said, because we've kind of come through the junior ranks together, and we played with this, it was our dad that ran the boys club we played for, so we've always played in the same team from when we were wee kids, and coming through the junior ranks definitely helped it in an adult environment. So it's been good. Like, it makes it a lot more comfortable coming into Queen's Park alongside my brother, and it's easier for the family anyway because my dad isn't split between 2 games to come and watch.
And what's your personal hopes for the season ahead?
Obviously just looking to break into the team. Like, obviously need to be a wee bit realistic and not expect to, I don't know, blaze a trail so to speak. I'll look for a couple of appearances off the bench to start with, then hopefully make the starting place my own. Obviously pre-season's been a wee bit stop-start with injury, so I can't expect to be first name in the team sheet just yet. I'm going to need to prove myself to Gus, so I'm looking forward to kick on maybe after a couple of weeks of the season.
I'm presuming, like your brother, you'll be eager to get going and playing at Hampden regularly?
Can't wait. It's certainly got to be a step up for some of the pitches I've played at junior, so some people play their full career and don't get a chance to play at Hampden, and for the chance to play at Hampden every second week, then that's a dream come true.
And just some information for the fans, what's your favoured position?
I'm a right winger preferably, then I can play up front as well.
And you'll be looking forward to getting going hopefully against Dunbarton tomorrow night?
Like I said, pre-season's been a wee bit stop-start, so if I miss out, I won't be too disappointed, but obviously I want to be included with every game, so If not against the Barton tomorrow, certainly against Spartans on Saturday.
Thanks very much. Jack, welcome to Queen's Park. Can you give us a wee bit of information about your career to date, where you've played before you've ended up here?
I started playing football when I was 6 with Tas Braves for the Ayrshire area. Played with them for a good 6-8 years. Then moved on to Dunlop under 19s, where we had a successful season, won a few trophies. Then they unfortunately folded. Moved on to the juniors in Dunlop. That was a kind of bad season. We finished 8th of the bottom division. Coach didn't eventually want me back there, so I moved on to Johnston Borough, which we had as the best team I've ever played with. We won the West. Fortunately, we get beaten penalties of the League Cup. Then we lost 8 bodies. We lost pretty much a spine of the team, and then I ended up here.
How did the move to Queen's Park come about?
Well, I had been playing with Johnston Borough for 2 years. Johnston Borough, they won the Scottish Cup a couple of years ago, and they played Queen's Park, I think it was here, and Queen's Park beat them 5-1, 6-1 maybe. Gus has always kind of kept tabs on the team, and then he realised that we had 2 cup finals, so we went down. They didn't tell me that he was interested, and after the cup final we had won, I saved the winning penalty too. My coach has come up to me and told me that he was interested, so I thought I might as well make an effort for it and come up with pre-season.
So your signings obviously officially went through today. How's pre-season been though so far for you?
Pre-season's been good. It's been good. It's been a lot big step up from where I was, from where I started at that height. It's immense.
And how much was the opportunity to play at Hampden a deciding factor in your decision?
It's a boyhood dream, innit? Playing at any big stadium the size of Hampden, it's a boyhood dream. You're never going to turn it down.
And personally, what's your hopes for the season ahead?
Get the club back to where it belongs. Obviously, they got relegated last year, but I've seen obviously the boys that have been in it pre-season. More than likely, we probably will go back up with a decent group of boys.
Thanks. Smart, welcome to Queen's Park. Can you tell us a wee bit about your career to date and where you've played before joining here?
Before joining here, I started playing. I started football when I was 14. Started at Royston YA. Started quite late compared to obviously other people. After Royston, played a few boys club, played in a few boys club, and then after that, I got a 6 months contract when I was 18 with Partick Thistle. I was there for 6 months. After the 6 months, unfortunately, I got let go, but just decided to kick on. Played in a few junior teams and Irvine Vicks and Ants, and then after that it wasn't for me. I didn't really enjoy it too much at the time, so I decided what next. So from there I decided to go to America. So I played in America for 3 years, studying as well, and then after that I came back and I signed first professional contract with Annan. Had a great season, and then from there I went to Stranraer. Didn't quite work out at Stranraer. Went back to juniors, funny enough, played with Rosville. After Rosville, in January, I went back to Annan, completed the season, made the playoffs there, so which was quite good. And then after that, after the season finished, I left Annan, went to Clyde. Jim Chapman was the manager. Spoke to him, told me about the ideas he had with Clyde and the project that they're working on. So I went to Clyde, and unfortunately speaking, even though I personally started the season quite well, scoring a few goals, a few assists, the team collectively wasn't doing well, letting in goals, and he got let go, and then Dan Lennon came in, and from when he came in, I just couldn't break into the team for whatever reason.
So how did your move to Queen's Park come about then?
I think just out of interest, obviously with the whole Andy Robinson thing going on and everyone talking about it, and I just kept on saying to myself, Smart, for you, obviously you want to be somewhere where you can actually play and enjoy your football, and somewhere that you would actually get a chance to actually perform, as opposed to 1 minute you're playing, next minute you're not, and if you feel you deserve to be playing but yet you're not playing. And obviously it's part of football, but Gus phoned me in and just explained to me obviously what the club was about, and I came in, met up with him, saw the training ground, saw the facilities, and he just basically explained to me how he is as a manager, and I thought, actually, you know what, time for a fresh start really.
So was the opportunity to train here at Leicester and play over at Hampden, was that a deciding factor
Yeah,
as well
I
for you?
think it definitely was. Obviously, like I says, if you look at all the players that's kicked on from here, and the list goes on, and I believe in myself, and I still want to kick on, and being the size of the pitch, me thinking I can finally express myself and stretch my legs and get as fit as I can and work as hard as I can. So of course I looked at it and says, actually, you know what, it might finally suit you, as opposed to maybe playing in a tight park or training in facilities that's not too great, or traveling far. So it's just literally at my doorstep.
So how have you found pre-season so far?
Pre-season's been tough. Pre-season's been tough. I'll probably say by far one of the hardest pre-season I've done mentally, and that's taken into consideration training in America as well. I think in America it was tough, but so far this pre-season mentally has been tough to keep going. But I think how I feel now, I feel great, in great shape. So I can only see what the season brings.
And lastly, then I was just about to ask that. What's your hopes for the season?
And the hopes for the season, usually when a team gets relegated from the league above, I think the natural thing is they want to go back up, and I would hope that it's no different with Queen's Park, to hopefully make the playoffs and get promoted. And for myself, just try and contribute as much as I can. I've set some targets for myself, and hopefully with every game, regardless if I'm playing, not playing, try and support the team and just try and achieve those targets and hopefully get us back up to League One.
Thanks very much, Mark.